Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Let's talk today about separation, the feeling of being alone in this. But before we do, the best thing I can offer before we jump into that topic is community. We have the New Earth Construction Team community. Doors open on 11/11. It is such a beautiful family. There is such an amazing foundation of support and love and healing and safety in this community, not to mention purpose and coming alive and removing those blocks that hold us back and cause us to play small so that we can step into our purpose, manifest abundance, and create heaven on earth. So if you are feeling alone, like this topic is going to address, please know that you are not alone. And we are here. While it may be virtual, the Zoom meetings, the Zoom rooms feel really good. It feels more than just social media. To be able to be in a room and have a conversation, to talk freely about all the things that you love without fear of judgment or shame or ridicule, I can promise you, if you have felt the calling to start your own business, to do your own thing, to find your purpose, or just that knowing that I am here to do something that matters, something important. I am here to serve. I am here to help shift and change the world, but you can't quite step into it. You sort of have the battle of the brains. The one part that says, I know I'm supposed to do something important, and the other part that says, no, don't do that. That's not safe. It causes you to play small, to self-sabotage, to become overwhelmed. That is called complex trauma, and there is a way to heal. Somatic healing works. I do something called trauma spotting based on brain spotting, but also including energy healing that absolutely 110% works and will help you remove those blocks so that you can step into your purpose and truly live the life that you dream of because it was put on your heart by the divine. So come join us. Link below to join. And it's a free 3-day trial before you jump in. And then from there, a very, very low cost monthly membership fee so that we can make this attainable for everyone. There is no excuses at $20 a month. All right. So join us. And today, let's talk about feeling alone. Feeling like we're on this journey alone is so common. I have yet to meet someone on this journey who has not felt alone at some point in time. And it is also very common to feel like we don't belong here. I'm not from planet Earth, or something must be wrong. I must not be from here. I don't belong here. I don't feel comfortable here. I don't feel safe here. I don't want to be here anymore. Now, whether or not that is driven by your galactic origin, I don't know. I don't claim to have the answers on that. But what I do know is what it felt like when I carried that unhealed wound of not feeling safe, of not feeling good enough, of feeling different and not accepting that. I carried the weight of not wanting to be here for a very long time. In my teens, I wasn't even sure I wanted to continue living. And I'm sure many of you have been there at some point. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. That when we heal the wounds that cause us to feel unsafe, we can start to create a safe place. Your dreams truly were put on your heart for a reason, because they are guiding you towards your purpose, the reason you are here. And when you step into that, when you can heal the wounds that cause you to feel alone or different, it causes you to isolate. It causes hypoarousal, which means depression, anxiety, seclusion, disassociation. It perpetuates the cycle over and over and over. And no matter how much you try to connect with people, you try to heal the wounds from a cognitive standpoint. Talk therapy doesn't work, by the way. Doesn't work in isolation, I should say. We come to believe that there's just something wrong with me. It's me and I don't belong here and I don't want to be here anymore. Well, the good news is you are not alone in that. It is not just spiritual people or light workers. The vast majority of the world struggle with feeling belonging or worthiness, feeling enough. That this is the human condition. And I often hesitate to use the term complex trauma because the big bad T word makes people say, wait, that's not me. But what we're really dealing with is the human condition. It's a global issue, and you are not alone. Even as it relates to the current energy of the day, the feeling of the day. Today, as I film this on November 15th, many of my clients have said to me in the last couple of days, the energy is really heavy. The energy is really dense. I'm questioning, where am I going? What am I doing? Am I on the right path? Do I really want what I thought I wanted? What's wrong with me? Why can't I make this work? And then things will shift. And in a couple days or in a week or two, everybody will be on a high. Everybody will be like, this is amazing. I'm on my path. It's so awesome. And we ebb and we flow and we move up and we move down. Nobody is alone in this. And it is also very helpful to know that you can heal the beliefs that you don't belong so that you can start to shine and so that you can feel comfortable being authentic and being truly you and embracing all that you are, even if it's different than everyone else. But there's another aspect of this that can help when we feel alone. And that is remembering that we are all one. And it doesn't just mean connected. It doesn't just mean the butterfly effect or the 100th monkey effect. It doesn't mean that what I do affects the next person and there's a domino effect. No, it literally means we are part of one being. Now, I don't know if you can call consciousness a being. It's not necessarily physical, but it is being. It is existing. I am that I am. The one that cannot be named, as Lao Tzu would say. We are part of that being. Your consciousness. I like to use the term watcher with my kids because they couldn't quite wrap their head around what's consciousness. I said, do you ever notice that you're watching yourself talk? I asked them, do you ever notice you can see yourself thinking? Those two were still pretty hard for them. But when I asked, have you ever noticed that you feel like you're watching a dream when you're dreaming? And they said, yes. I said, just like a person watches a movie, you are the being watching the dream. That watcher is consciousness. Your consciousness is part of the all, the one consciousness. Call it God, source, divine creator, universe. I don't care. A rose by any other name still smells as sweet. I did a whole video on the research around what we call consciousness, the one, the all. If you have any rub around that, check out that video. But the point is, we define ourselves. The only true way to define ourselves is by our consciousness. Our consciousness is one consciousness, aspects of it. Like a light beam that shines through a prism and comes out rays of a rainbow on the other side. We are one of those rays of the rainbow. We are one aspect of the one. And so, if we are all literally one, we can trust that we are all simultaneously experiencing something similar, although it may be different. One person may be dealing with health, one person may be dealing with finances, one person may be dealing with business or coworkers, children, lovers. It doesn't matter what the specifics of the experience is. The general sense and feeling is often very, very similar. And we walk down the street believing I am separate and I am alone. And it is all up to me and I have to figure it out. I have to solve this problem. It's all up to me. We literally carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. And I cannot tell you time and time again in these trauma spotting / brain spotting, I'm changing the name so that we can start training people on this. We start to see the similarities in where the body carries this weight. And when we have that belief in separation, the number one ego belief is in separation. And we carry it as if we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. So I would encourage you, not only feel supported and held and loved and nurtured by the fact that we literally are all connected and we are literally all going through this together, but also, yes, have empathy for yourself, but also have empathy for the person that you see walking down the street. Know that they are also experiencing some form of challenge similar to yours. Know that every single person and every single thing they do, every action they take, comes from a desire to survive. That even though from the outside it might look like, what is wrong with them? Why are they doing that thing? Why can't they see the truth? Why can't they find the path? Why do they commit crimes? Because they believe that somehow those actions are going to solve their problem. That somehow they will find access to peace, to happiness, to a life worth living. And even though it's a maladaptive, unresourceful trauma response, likely, they're just trying, just like you, to get better, to feel better, to survive. It doesn't make it right. But we forgive them because they know not what they do. And we have love and compassion and empathy for ourselves and for the other, because we are all one. Did you know that as you speak, the tone and the resonance in your voice will impact a star 1,000,000 light years away instantly? That was a terrible snap. Instantly. Quantum entanglement is proof that exactly what you are feeling right now is being felt by others at that exact moment. And while we're not all in the exact same place at the exact same time, there are ripples. Just like a drop in a pond, it all ripples out. We are all one, and there is no denying that fact. So by acknowledging our oneness, by acknowledging that we are part of the all, the one, our creator, there is comfort in that. We attack and disprove the number one ego belief in separation, as well as lack. Because if we are part of the all, part of the one, part of our creator, we are part of abundance. We are part of infinite support. It is all available to us. And it is up to us to use our free will the only way we truly can to remove the Maya, the illusion that the mind creates, that we're alone, that we're separate, that we're the only one struggling with this, or that it will last forever. Because of course it won't. Gam Zeya Avor means this too shall pass. Nothing is ever always, my loves. We're in this together. And the beauty is, I can promise you, because I have lived it, that if you heal and you integrate this belief and this knowing of oneness, these moments aren't so bad. Yes, the thought wants to creep in. The old habit wants to creep in. The old toxic relationships, they want to creep in. But it only takes a couple minutes to get yourself right back on track. I'm right where I should be. I am supported and infinitely cared for. I am loved. I am whole, healthy, and complete. And there is nothing that I need right now. Because I am part of my Creator and infinitely cared for. You too can be in this place. You can be standing firm, healthy, happy, peaceful, blissful in the eye of the storm. It is possible. And with that, I will leave you. I love you, my friends. Join us in the New Earth Construction Team community. Link is below. Take care. Namaste.